Right now we're here in our headquarter offices in Herzogenaurach, Germany. I'm Daniel Bauer. I'm the global category manager for Adidas Originals. I'm responsible for the so-called statement unit within Originals, which means all the product collaborations that we do on a design level. Is it this Jeremy Scott, the David Beckham, our brand extensions like the Ransom and the collaboration with Burton, or not to forget the Consortium part, which is talking to our sneakerheads and sneaker lovers. I got the responsibility for Consortium about 2 years ago when we actually were fading out Consortium as a project. So it was my job and my role to work on a concept, to relaunch it and bring it back in the direction that we wanted to. So it was me together with my new concept manager to come up with a new concept and actually relaunch the whole thing. So everything from Tabula Rasa, it was done by the new team, by the new setup, with a new spirit of how we want to bring Consortium back.
I'm Christian Otto, or just Otto. I'm working as a concept manager in the statement team here at Adidas Originals, and I'm basically responsible to bring the concepts and the project to life. My role in the Consortium Tabula Rasa Pack was like to work with the team to come up first with the concept, and then as a second step, after we had basically came up with the idea and the concept, to bring it to life. So taking care about the product and from the start to the end. Basically, when we decided to come back with Consortium, we were searching like for the strongest symbol to come back with Consortium, and therefore we came up with the idea of the Latin expression tabula rasa, which is where the Romans had their wax boards, and once they filled up, they heated it up and just like swiped it off and had like a blank slate to start over again. And that's where basically the idea comes from, to start from scratch with Consortium and have a strong visual symbol for that. Markus Thaler was heavily involved in this. It's just great to have a guy that works over 40 years at the company to work as a pattern maker on this project, because he's one of the few guys still left in the company that actually worked back in the days on the products. He knows where it was produced, how it was produced, what actually material was, and so on. So he's a guy who can really like build the first pattern basically out of his head, because he still knows how the original shoe looked like, and especially on such a project when you really try hard to bring back the shoe one to one, it's like you cannot value enough the how much he is like worth to such a project. Another interesting point I think for you is that in the whole pack we're using like the same 5 materials on all the shoes. So where you have the match play, you have a nubuck, we're using the same nubuck on the collar of the Decade. Where you have like the leather of the Decade, we're using the same leather on the stripes of the 500 and the other shoes. Where you have like the suede of the BC, we're using the same suede at the Pro Shell. So we really try to have like also there like a link between all the 5 models.
I think we kind of come from a transition where it's been a lot of craziness and oddity in Consortium towards a more variable and very casual approach that we try to do right now.